India foreign match Pakistan.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decisive running might have gotten 2.
Netherland
Back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Pakistan সাথে হচ্ছে 14th October.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
মানে হচ্ছে এই যে কামিং উইকেট মানে কালকে সরি এই উইকেটই স্যাটারডে। এই উইকেট স্যাটারডে খেলা ইন্ডিয়া পাকিস্তান। পাকিস্তান তাহলে এশিয়া কাপে তুলবে। अभी इंडिया में फायदा होना तो मुश्किल है इंडिया से होगा
Edge unplayable.
ओपन वाला नहीं
ये हो जाता है पता है
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Good return, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Good return there, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 62. Going with spin now. Strokes it languidly away to the field. Lovely shot.
The fielder could only pick that up. Away through the
করে খাওয়ানো শেষ করবি না তাহলে হাতে তারা খাবেই না হ্যাঁ দোস্ত আসবে
A good contest. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well placed, should get a single. Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Out! Caught!
क्वालिटी खेला तो मतलब काफी सारा पाकिस्तान की बात है
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
I think 1 hour 45 minutes later.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off. That was a fabulous piece of fielding. And they're away, nicely off.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 2 for 74. Klaassen coming back into the attack.
And again, what a pilot.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
তোমার দুবাইয়ের যেগুলো আছে দুবাইয়ের যেগুলো জানলেই হচ্ছে তোমার টাইম কম লাগবে
It's easy runs there at this level when you slow them down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
মানে 1.5 ঘন্টার কমে তো কোনো স্টেটে তুমি ট্রাভেল করতে পারবে না। আর আমাদের কলকাতা থেকে ট্রাভেল করলে তো সব থেকে বেশি দূর সবারই 2 ঘন্টার কম যাবে না। কালকেই তাই ওই আমাদের বাড়ি থেকে
No runs on that occasion, got to position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
तो लेट्स के साथ मिलेगा कितना प्राइस आएगा और मार्क में कुछ नहीं आ रहा है क्या
Great shot. At least one on offer.
अच्छा उसके लिए
There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
और मार्क को मिल रहा है क्या नहीं मिलेगा हाँ और वो आपके पास वो गिम्बल का खबर नहीं दिए बोले थे कि गिम्बल आएगा तो बोलिएगा कुछ भी आया नहीं ठीक है आऊँगा फिर
Williamson shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. New Zealand are 2-77. Big edge.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that is the stumping, I'll never know.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay back on it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nicely played.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Williamson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Massive edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. They'll get at least one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field. They'd look for a couple here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 2 on the use of 6. Klaassen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Absolutely nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Times it nicely. A couple on offer here. There'll be runs here. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Exquisitely down the front with a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Williamson shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Brilliant shot that.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Poor shot. Really lucky.
Well, it's beaten them entirely. The only other thing it could have done was knock over the stumps.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Straight to the fielder. Over. New Zealand are 2 for 121.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Got that away nicely.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
ইংল্যান্ডে তো আরেকজন ভালো টান করা
চেঞ্জ করেছে
কথা চেঞ্জ
ইংল্যান্ডের 26 wicket nominated rolling throughout the
ইংল্যান্ডে ভালো বল করেছে ইংল্যান্ডে ভালোই বল করেছে
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
আর ওরা চেঞ্জ করে ইংল্যান্ড মেন শটটাকে আমরা করব
Finds the edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
It's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Caught, did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room, so close to the boundary.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Nisha takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 3 for 142. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Edged. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well placed. Should get a single. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Super catch.
No one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Chapman, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Good shot. Found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery?
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket running from. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Playing the gap with ease wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it's still race to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yeah, nicked it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Ackerman in the Paddington end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
Timed that perfectly.
ট্রেনিং হয়ে গেছে তোমার এখনো শেখাচ্ছে
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good return there, back from the deep.
আরে লরিগুলোর কোনো সিগন্যাল নেই ওই জন্যই আমার মনে থেকে কোনো ঠিক ঠিকানা নেই তোকে তোর মতো যেতে হবে না ওই ওখানে তো আস্তে আস্তে দেখা দেখা যাবে লরিগুলো বড্ড বদমাই
আস্তে আস্তেই তো যাবে
তাও
ওগুলো তো আস্তে আস্তেই যায়
তাও
তুমি অবস্থা
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
না নিউজিল্যান্ড 20 ওভারে অনেক রান করেছে
Not so for the
বাবা
bowlers.
অনেক বড় পিচ থেকে গিয়ে কিরকম গালগুলি করবে
কেন
হ্যাঁ যখন যাই কিছু মনে হয় এরকম বড় ডিসপ্লে দূর থেকে দেখে নিয়ে গা করে
Right arm
দূর
pace.
থেকে দেখে একদম লাগে
মা ওগুলো বেকার ওগুলো বেকার
কি বেকার কি বেকার কি আবার বেকার
ওই যে তুই তোর যেরকম অবস্থা স্টপ আফটার সেশন
That's the match. It looked like the required runs were